since they started with land reform. We've heard the Minister of Land Reform and Agriculture said that more than 90% of land reform projects have failed.
Please go check out rebelstoreZA.com. Their winter range is now available. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Moments. Real Moments are clips from videos or interviews that I think you might find interesting. I know some of you may not have the time to watch the full hour-long video or interview, so I thought these Real Moments can also double up as a bit of a teaser, if you will. And who knows, maybe if you enjoy this clip, you might want to watch the full video. Links to the full video or interview are always in the description below. Also, if you want to donate to the show, there's a link in the description for you to do just that. You can now contribute to the show for as little as 40 Rand a month via debit order. Also, there are now some exclusive perks if you're a member. T's and C's apply. This is only available through Quicket. Or you can visit my website for various options on how to contribute to the show. Donations are not a must, but they're greatly appreciated and go a long way to supporting the channel. And of course, subscribing is always free. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here is your real moment.
Mm-hmm. And like, what happens like now? I mean, so the bills being spoken about, being discussed. Yeah, they may have toned down a little bit, but what's the next step? Like, let's say, I don't know, the after the public hearings and all that, what happens next?
Yeah, so what the process should be like is they publish this bill, and it goes for changing the constitution and for the legislation they want to pass. And then there's a public consultation process, which is where we are now. You can submit input and so forth. And then they have to consider that, and then they have to vote on it. But when it's a constitutional change, it's more complicated because they have to get the 2/3 majority, and then they have to get the Council of Provinces to agree. And so it's much more difficult to pass a constitutional change. Of course, it's easier if you are the ANC because of the support that the ANC has, and the fact that the ANC also has the support of the EFF, who are basically the kingpin or the tail wagging the dog on this issue. They do have that, or at least they would be able to pass that in a way. So that's where we are now. And in a way, I think what also helps us maybe in a bittersweet way is the economic pressure that we are in, the downgrading of the country to junk status, and also the International Monetary Fund putting pressure on South Africa to implement policies that would ensure economic growth. Now, the ANC has this very detached from reality perception that somehow they're going to do this. They think that it's going to lead to economic growth simply if they declare it as such. So if we declare this will lead to economic growth, then that will be the case. So it's a hypothesis that's turned into a theory, and the theory is then turned into assumption, and then based on that assumption, they want to make laws. But the hypothesis right at the beginning was wrong, which means the theory that this is a good idea, that this would be good for economic growth, is wrong, which means the assumptions underlying this whole policy is wrong, which means the policy will fail. And we've seen it fail since they started with land reform. We've heard the Minister of Land Reform and Agriculture said that more than 90% of land reform projects have failed. I mean, everything is public knowledge by now. The former President Kgalema Motlanthe, who investigated this issue, who found that corruption is one of the major inhibiting factors on this. The fact that more than 90% of people who file land claims actually say they don't really want land, they want money. I mean, everything's public knowledge, but they have this utopian idea that is completely detached from reality, and they're basically at war with reality. That's what's happening in South Africa.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your real moment. This is your second reminder to please subscribe to my channel. Please like and comment below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this content, please share it with friends and family. Also, check out the Joe Emilio Show Telegram channel. It's a channel, not a group, so you won't be bombarded by weird memes and information. It's really just a notification channel for you to be notified of all my upcoming uploads and live streams. Link is in the description. You can also watch more of my content here, somewhere in this general area. Just check it out. You might like it. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.